Okay, people. So now it's Friday, March 29th, 2019. I had to look at the clock on my phone, and the sun has rised and everything. Because, see, yesterday I was all out of whack. Because, like I said, I was dealing with energies that were fucked up and convoluted. The friend to the young man I told you about, Rico, he came in here and he was straight up crazy. And even Rico was saying, look, dude, you've been drinking and smoking. Are you listening to me? Rico called him out. You've been drinking and you've been smoking. If he had came in here earlier, I told you that drag queen and him would have been having it. Rico already knew. He said, oh, you peeped that too? Oh, yeah. He said, I came out the bathroom and she was sitting there looking at me like, she liked you. But see, I didn't tell him that. That's why she picked a fight with him. Because, see, sometimes combatants want to be lovers. She had a dog, I told you. I said, I knew she came in here with a dog. And the thing is, I said, well, maybe I was wrong. No, that dog barked, and she told that dog to shut up. She ain't supposed to have that dog in here. Are you paying attention to me now? I don't peep shit just to peep it. I peep it because it's there. I told my father, I said, I can't do this. I cannot do this work. He said, you see far more than you realize, and you don't want to comment on it because you don't want to call people out. That's your nature. You are my son. As my son, you know that I have created in and in me everything that exists, and you want to love it. That's who you are. Now I'm sitting here and I am assigning you a task that you don't even want to do. I'm asking you, what do you like? Because in and of myself, I cannot make that choice alone. I need you to give me feedback. Because you are a man. See, the angels cannot give me feedback because angels are my thought process. You are a man, which means you actually do get them. You like them or you don't. I told you, I understand what my story is. I don't want to play the part. He knows I don't want to play the part. But that's not going to stop him from making me play the part. He says, I need you. Bitch, get up. Black as I am, gay as I am, lover of all manner of walks of life that I am. He wants me to tell him, which of you do I like? And I don't want to do it. He knows it. He has given me a burden that I don't want to endure. And you motherfuckers keep forcing my hand. You want to sit there and tell me you innocent. You ain't innocent, you're assholes. You don't understand anything. You're sitting there flapping your gums like you this expert testimony and witness. And I'm going to tell you something. As a teacher, do you not know I was a student in school first? And I know what teachers are bullshit? and what teachers actually care about these students. And I know damn well that as far as students go, or as teachers go, you don't measure up. You really picked the wrong nigga to fuck with. Tell me now. Tell me now. Come on, people. How you measure up. Tell me that you, because you done come up with some bogus ass metaphysical practice to teach. And I'm talking about you, Sheila. You ready to go out there and hang a shingle out, teaching some bullshit. And I know it's bullshit. I'm serious. Sheila Marshall, you put a survey out there talking about wanting to teach some bullshit. I already know that what you talk about is bullshit because you talk about yourself. Now, you can sit there and unfriend me. I'm going to tell you, the last thing you're going to do is unfriend me. Because when you do, then I forget you. I ain't thinking about you. I'm already not thinking about Lisa Williams. I'm going to tell you why. I dreamt about Lisa Williams years ago. And you know what she was doing? She talked nonsense. Seriously. She out there writing books and stuff, and everything she said didn't make any sense. No different than Doreen. That's how my gift works. See, once I start tapping into you, when I start looking at you, when I start assessing you, you don't make any sense. Mark, what is it, Rawson or whatever his name is, that motherfucker is toxic. That motherfucker was trying to conduct a lesson in teaching that he was not qualified to teach. And I was trying to tell him to shut the fuck up. He is no different than that motherfucker that came up in here. Homeboy's friend. Because, see, the thing is, you can't tell him to shut up. Because he don't hear it. He don't know how to stand the fuck down. His friend was trying to work with him. Still. I said, you trying to work with him? I closed my door on him. I said, okay. He said, he trying to tell me some shit. And the thing is, because, see, he wanted to have a drink with me. I said, you can't have a drink with me because you got to deal with that motherfucker. The last time somebody wanted to have a drink, I was drinking what it's called Kraken. It's a rum, dark rum. Like 94% proof or some shit like that. That shit was a beast. And I told her, I already know what this shit is. If I drink this with you, I'm going to release it. He said, Carlos, can we release the beast? You don't want to release the beast, not with me. His whole world came apart. He was evicted. He was not prepared for it. He was not prepared for anything. He told me he slept at the beach. He had a dog. Beautiful dog. Was looking out for him. Her name was Cutie. I could not help him. Because where I went next, they didn't let animals come in. See, a lot of you have animals. They don't let animals come in everywhere. This bitch lied to get that animal in there. I told you that dog barked. She told that dog to shut the fuck up. Because I told you if that dog started barking to the point that it disturbed my rest, I was going to notify management There's an animal in here. And you told me there's supposed to be any animals in here. Just like there's not supposed to be any smoking in here. Brother man said, yeah, that's a man. Yeah. See, we don't have a problem with the fact that you are transgender, transvestite, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. We have a problem with the fact that you want to sit there and put your misery off on us. As if we are supposed to give a damn about you. I told you I'm a gay man. But the thing is, I don't want to suck Rico's dick. And I definitely don't want to eat your pussy. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? Don't fuck with me. I have been intertwined with you and I know you. My father did not start a plan in motion for nothing. For over 2,000 years, he had me intertwined with you. Then he separated me. He said, now you tell me, of that, which is my creation, what do you like and what don't you like? I told you, see, this is judgment. It's judgment. Man against man. He ain't entrusted this shit to the angels. Because the angels already gonna do what he wants. But mankind can judge himself. And you motherfuckers seem to be confused as to what you are. You want to sit there and say, well, you can't judge me because you're a man. Fuck you, bitch, please. You don't know what I had been in life. You believe in reincarnation? How many times do you think I've been a woman? Seriously. You don't know shit about me. You really don't know shit about me. You know shit about what you have studied about yourself, but you don't know shit about me, and that is why you have an Achilles heel. I am not the one you want to fuck with. Beer to eat this much? Do you want me to pull a card for you? See, I went back to the old school tarot because, see, the last deck that I had, 3 cards went missing, and I was trying to figure out why did those cards go missing. One was a card of there will be no regrets. The second had to do with the fact that no longer am I going to be on the outside looking in, and it had to do with money. So I went back to my original deck. That's power, bitch. You want to talk some shit? See, you scared of tarot. That's why Doreen was sitting about, we're trying to give you a gentler deck. A gentler deck for you to now relate to. Bitch, please. First off, grow some skin. Seriously. You already talk more shit than you need to. And if you can do all that shit and tell somebody else where to fucking get off, then you should be able to read from the original deck and not be afraid of it. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't tell me. I told you, the devil plays you. I know what the devil is. The devil is slave to my father. The devil doesn't control me. The devil controls you, but the devil doesn't control me. And you say he doesn't exist because you think you run that shit. That bitch is running you. See? That's the part of heartache, sorrow, regret, and more. He will stab you multiple times in ways that you love because he can. You want me to call him in? Because I can't call him in. But the thing is, he can't come in here because I won't let him in. Seriously, you have no idea what I have done, much less what I can do. Because that motherfucker said, I have delivered your messages. He said that when I was in Pittsburgh. Told him to get away from me. Poof! He was gone. Seriously, he was mad. He was pissed. Because, see, Jesus dismissed the devil. You know, that was part of the story of the last temptation of Christ. He dismissed the devil. See, I can dismiss him. I can dismiss anything but my Father. Because my Father, he runs rimshot over me because, see, he knows I am just like the devil. I only want him. I want his love. I want to feel complete with him. Well, because I'm not complete without him. Because the thing is, see, you don't understand something, people. God is everything. Seek me first, and all these things will I restore unto you. Now, the thing is, what you don't get is this, that what you don't actually miss is not what you give thought to. Think about that. What you don't actually miss is not what you don't give thought to. That means when you motherfuckers fall off my friends list, I don't even know who's gone. Later on, I might realize, oh, so-and-so's gone. Like Don Professor, he fell off our friends list. I didn't know that motherfucker was gone. I liked him. Don Professor was an asshole. If I really want to go over my memories of him, he was not the best of persons. He showed me that his son was named Noah, special needs and all that kind of shit. I mean, now, I guess he said I blessed him. I didn't bless him. What I did was I acknowledged him. Then he went off on his way. Now, what does that mean? I'm going to tell you what it means. Discard. Don Bethesda is going to find out that he's going to go through some shit and he ain't got nothing to draw to get out of it. He is a legacy to plumbing. Seriously. Professor, they do plumbing. That's his family. That means shit flows through them. You don't understand that. He don't call on me later and ask me to tell him some shit. Because I ain't going to acknowledge him. That's our relationship. That motherfucker told me, fuck you. So I don't give a fuck that you want to unfriend me now. Because the thing is, see, I can be a bitch later. That drag queen, I told you, she is full of shit. And the thing is, she full of shit in her own right. And I'm going to do the same thing with you. You're not going to like me when everything is said and done. And when I said, you're going to look for the Antichrist, because the Antichrist is going to come through and tell you, I'm going to reunify you. But what the Antichrist is going to do is set the stage for war. I already know what the Antichrist is going to do. Well, they're gonna crazy look like me. No. You already know what I look like. Because I'm recorded. I told you, Enterprise might be of a fair skin, might be a woman, but it won't look like me. Because the thing is, see, now you know what I look like. And you expect that to come back. It ain't gonna happen. I told you my father has jokes. And you are the end game. Pay attention and you might learn something. I'll talk to you later. You have a fucking good day. Capiche?